What's up guys, my name is Gabe and welcome back to the Trojan Blade. Welcome back to a brand new video. I don't want to spend too much time on the whole copyright USC saga, but just a quick update. A vast majority of the videos on this channel are gone, more than 300 of them. I did get a response back from USC and we managed to get past it, so everything's okay, content will resume now. This was just a minor setback, and like I said in my statement, as true Trojans do, we fight on. But we are back today with episode 4 of the Fall Camp Preview Series, covering my favorite room on the entire Trojan squad in 2024, the tight ends. A bunch of great talent in this room, and with a quarterback like Miller Moss running the show, I do expect to see much greater production from the tight end group this year. And of course, before we get into it today, if you are enjoying these preview videos, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I can't put into words how much it helps. Thanks so much, and let's get into this. Alright, so first up, let's talk about the veteran in the room, Lake McCree. Crazy to call him a veteran, it feels like just yesterday he and Jackson Dart were making plays against BYU in 2021. Time flies, but of course, Lake is a guy that is a very solid player, good blocker, good hands, occasional run after catch ability. He did, of course, suffer a significant injury in bowl practices last year. Based off what the coaches have said, I do believe he'll be good to go for the start of this year. We'll see where he's at when fall camp kicks off. But assuming he's fully healthy, I do think he's going to be the guy that rolls out there week 1. But like I said earlier, this is a very interesting room. There's a ton of dynamic receiving talent in this group that could force their way onto the field. You have a guy like Carson Tabarachi, former linebacker that finally got on the field in that Holiday Bowl and had a really nice performance, tenacious blocker, and also had a really nice catch and run down the seam. You have a guy like Cade Eldridge, second year in the program, phenomenal runner of the football as he did play running back in high school. I thought he showed some real progress as a blocker in the Holiday Bowl as well. But then you have the 3 first-year guys. Walker Lyons returns from his mission to Norway, and let's not forget what a recruiting win that was. That was a player that Georgia was all in on, very talented kid from Northern California, great receiving talent, fluid athlete, big time potential here. Cannot wait to see how he looks in fall camp. He's definitely one of the more interesting players on the entire roster. Walter Matthews is a true freshman, 6'7", athletic freak from Hiram, Georgia. Basketball player, elite jumper, elite high pointer of the football. Just a massive guy. You can't help but to imagine him down in the red zone on the field with guys like Deuce and Jacoby, just creating a massive red zone package. Another massive receiving threat is true freshman Joey Olsen. If you guys know me, you'll know just how big a fan I am of this guy. This was a high school wideout that has put on a ton of weight and looks like a legitimate tight end. But as a receiver, this is as fluid and natural a player you'll see coming out of high school. Great yak ability, great hands, great at high pointing the football, great at boxing out defenders, great at waiting as long as possible to jump up for the football when the DB's turned around. Good route runner, and if you remember the video I did a few months ago, Joey was running with the ones in spring ball. I thought he had a nice spring game showing as well. Absolutely fascinated to see what kind of impact he's going to have on the football field this year. But whoever the main tight end ends up being, or if there's a rotation of sorts, I do expect them to play a much larger role in the offense this year. Miller's going to be getting the ball out on time, he's going to be releasing it quick. That in itself favors the backs and tight ends catching more balls. But the fascinating part of this entire group, if at the end of the year you told me any one of them was leading the tight end group in catches, I wouldn't be too surprised. Any of the true freshmen, any of the second year guys, Lake, honestly, I could all see them leading this group. Just a ton of talent. I was talking to Tim from the USC Voice of College Football channel, as well as the Trojan Conquest channel, and he said that USC tight end coach Zach Hansen does not get the amount of credit he deserves for his recruiting, and I 100% agree with that. I mean, look at this room, it's loaded. He's been doing very well recruiting at that tight end position, and I do think he deserves a lot more credit than he actually gets. But guys, that will do it for the tight ends. Obviously, I'm very excited as the next video up in this series is the offensive line. Always love when I get a chance to talk some O-line here on this channel. It's been a very interesting last week for me personally. I really just want to say thank you to you guys. So many of you came out and supported me, whether it was on Twitter letting USC know that they were making a mistake, or on Twitter or here on YouTube just letting me know that you're a fan of the channel and that you hope I keep making videos. Comments like that were really awesome to see. And yeah, I really just want to say thank you to everyone who supports me, everyone who's watched a video, who's clicked the like button, who's left a comment. Yeah, truly just thank you. The offensive line video will be out Wednesday or Thursday. You guys are all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.